What up, everybody? This is Sam, aka Third Shift Millionaire. How you doing this beautiful day? I got something on my mind I needed to talk to about, and it's been in my heart for a little while. I'm at home right now, and it's around tax season right now, right? And I remember a few years ago, before I got into this whole online business thing, I had the opportunity to buy a PlayStation 4. I know this is corny, and it may sound so corny, but hear me out. Um, this may be eBay related, may not be eBay related, so you don't have to watch this if this doesn't pertain to you. But I'm just sharing a nugget of knowledge to future entrepreneurs or those who are sitting on the fence about taking that leap. Or you may just watch this for encouragement. If you don't know, if you happen to stumble upon this video, my name is Sam. I go by Third Shift Millionaire. I'm an eBay reseller and an entrepreneur, YouTuber, and all the things, right? But okay, so a few years back, it was around tax time, and I had the opportunity to buy the PlayStation 4. I wanted it. I had the PS3. I wanted the PlayStation 4, but then at the same time, it was an opportunity to start a business. And and I came across this. I was searching online to better myself, better my life, because nobody likes to live paycheck to paycheck because it's a constant grind. You're trading your, how did they say, your time for your hours for dollars. And I mean, I'm doing that part time. I'm still working part time right now. Well, my goal is to just basically be full time entrepreneur. Um, but anyway, in the beginning, I wanted this to change so badly, and I had the opportunity to get the PlayStation 4, right? So I'm like, let me put it off because at the time I got into the PAC course. I got into the Kindle Mastery System. I was doing almost everything I could online, software as a service, you name it. I was just diving in, affiliate marketing, blogging. I was trying to do everything I could just to better my life. Now, it came down to one day when I got my tax return and for my W-2 and stuff, right? A lot of you get your W-2s and stuff, right? So basically, what happened was I looked at it, I'm like, hold up a sec. I could either use this money for instant gratification or take this income and put it towards my business. So that's what I started to do. I started to put it aside, put the PlayStation 4 aside, just put gaming aside for a season. And all I did for a few years was just grind, learn everything I could about Amazon, what I did on the Kindle Mastery System, what I did with blogging, and so many other things I was just diving into, trying to just make a difference in my life, financially. So what I find out was by doing that one act, I've been blessed. I've been blessed. Now I have an eBay business and I had an Amazon business, but I didn't like it as much. I'll probably get back into it yet I'll probably get back into that maybe a few years from now when things really pick up for me. But anyways, yo, all I'm saying is sometimes you really have to put aside what you want right now for something better later on. So I put aside the PlayStation 4, and for a few years, all I did, like I said, was just grinding. I was just working at everything. I started Uber Eats. I still work my part-time job and stuff. I was doing so much just to better my life, better myself financially. And what happened was because I took that initial step and started a business, when I started the Amazon business, I started to make money. And that's what happens when you start to um, redirect your funds into your business. Like, honestly, I know you have an opportunity with your tax return. I'm not telling you how to use your money. I'm not telling you that's why it's called your money. It's your decision. But if you don't like your job, if you don't like how your life is going right now, when you get your tax return, really, really look at it. Just stop and think. Like, put it away for a little while and think to yourself, how can I use this money to better myself? How can I invest it in something better? Yeah, I know sometimes your cars break down, rents, do all that stuff, but you really got to think about it. What about next month? What about next year? Do you want to have the same problem? Or do you want to have, I want to say, better problems in a better place? You know, like a friend of mine, he got in my car once and he was just messing with me. He's just joking. He said, "So, Sam, are you in a different tax bracket yet?" And I started to crack up because, I'm an entrepreneur. So eventually you're going to get into a different tax bracket, right? But the point I'm making is when you get your tax return, just think about that money, man. Just think about it, yo. Honestly, think about how you can better your life. Don't just spend it on the latest gadgets. Don't just spend it on the latest thing. Try to impress people. I mean, why are you gonna try to impress people? So what? You're gonna upgrade your car. You're gonna get a better apartment. You're gonna get a better house. You're gonna buy nicer things. I mean, think about that money, man. Honestly, think about what you can do with that money. You could start a business with that money, and that business could actually give you dividends at the end, and you don't have to worry just looking for that W-2. I used to be like that. Like, I used to look forward to my W-2, and many other people are looking toward their W-2 to come in. They're like, oh my God, yes, it's like a big windfall. But that's a deception. That's a You're deceiving yourself. It's your own money that you could reinvest into something way better. That's gonna help you make better decisions 5 or 10 years from now, where you're gonna be either financially free or have more financial stability. It's up to you, man. Trust me, yo. It's a grind out here, but the point is, think about your W-2. And I know this is mostly, I'm gearing this towards gamers too, because I know the PS5 is coming out and all these things, and people are just getting their tax return. That's what the PS5 is later on. But sometimes you have to put that instant gratification on hold for a little bit. It may not be games for you. It could be something that you use your money right now that, you know what, you could put it off. Put it off for like a year or two. Just a year or two. Give yourself a year or 2 years to start an online business. It could be to start your own YouTube channel. It could be to start your eBay business, or it could be to start an Amazon business. And I'm gonna leave a link down below for you to. There's a great course you could go to. There's Udemy. There's so many stuff you can start. But the point I'm making is, honestly, think about your life a year from now. Do you still want to be at that dead end job? I mean, even if you are at that dead end job, at least you could have a plan to work your business. I mean, honestly, you could work a dead end job like Robert Kiyosaki said from Rich Dad Poor Dad, mind your own business. Why he states that was, when he stated that was the fact that, yes, continue to work at your job, but still go home and grind on your business. Let your business be able to climb up to surpass your job to the point where it's time when it's the point where when you can quit it. So this has been in my mind for a while. Just honestly, think about your tax return, man. Honestly, man, just think about your tax return, bruh. Don't just spend it. Don't just throw it away on some new gear, new clothes, new this, new that. So what? Like, don't waste that money on stupid, frivolous thing that's gonna depreciate. Start an online business. Start doing the homework. It doesn't take much, man. It don't take that much. Like, to be honest, I really started with $67. I started with $67. It was Kindle Money Mastery when I used to do Kindle books, and then it started to be FBA, and then eBay, and then other things started to open up. See, that's the beautiful thing about starting a business. You Once you get into this world, you're gonna see other opportunity that's gonna come to you. You're gonna meet other people who's gonna influence you, who's gonna say, this is a golden opportunity right now. I mean, don't fall for everything that goes on. Use your judgment. But I'm saying, once you enter this world, your eyes open up. You're not gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. You're not gonna be worrying so much about money to the point where you worry so much about money. That won't be an issue for you. But it start with that initial seed, I would say. Your tax return, see it as a seed to invest into yourself, into an online business or any kind of business, even if it's landscaping, anything, man. Listen, man, I'm just telling you this from the bottom of my heart, yo. Start a business with your tax return. Search YouTube. Search Google. When you get your tax return, don't just blow it. I don't know the amount you're gonna get. It might not be much, but the thing is start using it as a seed to further your business, to further yourself. Even if it's going back to school, yo, honestly. If it's just to give yourself more education on a occupation, just to level up. Just take that chance to level up. This is just something I've learned, man, honestly, and I'm just sharing this with you today because I do want you to succeed, yo. It's like I know the struggle, man. I know the struggle you're going through, but you gotta take that chance. You can't keep sitting on your butt and then just take this money and then take your income tax money or your check, even if not just your income tax, even your paycheck. You could just take a portion of your paycheck, and then do something with it to start a business. It doesn't take much, man. Honestly, it don't take much, especially nowadays with this technology, the way the internet is giving us this great opportunity to just change our very fabric of our life, our society, our community. I mean, dude, honestly, yo, you gotta make this change. You gotta take this step. You can't just keep trying to impress people. You can't just keep taking this money and then just blowing it on the latest things. Delay gratification just for a little bit. Give yourself a year or two. The lesson you're gonna learn from this, from these 2 years, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be far more worth it than the seed that you put into this business or into yourself, into your education. The return on investment is gonna be much greater if you do this. It's your choice. But I'm just speaking from the heart, man. Ever since I took this, I took that opportunity and not buy the PlayStation 4. Funny thing is, it's kind of funny that I'm saying the PlayStation 4, right? So I put it off for some time. I'm holding this camera. My shoulder's getting tired. So I'm basically, I have the PlayStation 4 now, by the grace of God. I have the PlayStation 3. I am going to get the PS5. I mean, just for the heck of it. Because I have, by the grace of God, if the money ain't right, I'm not gonna do it. But I know I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have to make the money because I have eBay and other things I'm working on. But I have what I put off. I have so much of it by the grace of God, and it's abundance. Like I'm grateful for everything God's given me. But the thing is, I had to take that initial step. I had to take that sacrifice. And the thing that you're gonna put off, I guarantee you, trust me, y'all, you're gonna get it back in abundance. It's just a delayed gratification, you know. It's just a delayed gratification. You're just putting it off for like a year or two. Whatever it is that you want so bad, just put it up for a year or two and take that same money, invest it in yourself, invest it in a business. There's so many things. Like, it doesn't have to be eBay, it doesn't have to be Amazon. It's whatever your heart, is towards. Whatever God has placed in your heart to do. Take this money as a seed to sow into your future. Into your future. Not my future, not nobody else's, but your own. Like, when I did this, it really blessed me. And I was hesitant, trust me, I was hesitant to do it. But when I took that tax income and I started the FBA, I bought the printer, I bought all the materials to start the eBay business. I even used some of that money to buy a course. It was all worth it. I have no regrets at all for what I did with that money back then, because right now, I mean, think about it. I'm doing a YouTube video inspiring you to take the next step in your future, in your financial future. So I really think that, I don't know what this is there. Still trying to figure this camera thing out. Oh, that's the lighting. Oh, my bad. There's a big circle on the camera. I'm using a Samsung. So anyways, um, I'm just gonna put this up live right now. I'm not gonna edit it. I got my little grays in my hair, but hey, I'm getting older. That's called wisdom. But that's why I'm sharing my wisdom with y'all. Yo, but honestly, man, just take this chance, yo. Don't shortchange yourself. Please, I am begging you. I'm asking you, man. And you know who you are. If you're watching this, I know this is God. I'm praying to God that this message is directly for you, because you need this change, and maybe this is just a kick in the pants you need to start. I'm telling you, man, it's worth it. It's worth when you invest in your business, and at the end of the day, you're gonna invest in yourself. It's so worth it. It's a small instant. It's a small delayed gratification, man. I'm just telling you, yo, it's worth it. It's worth it. Just take the chance. Take the chance to invest in yourself. Don't just follow what everybody's doing with their tax return, with their paycheck. Be smart with your paycheck. Even if you take 5% a week out of your paycheck, say, I'm going to invest it in this business. Go to real estate classes. Whatever it is that your heart desires, yo. Take this time to do it. Nothing is promised. I mean, we just, not to ride the bandwagon, but Kobe just died, and he did so much. Like they say, he was about to enter his second wave. Dude, have you even started your first wave? Man, please, don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself, yo. Honest to God, you gotta take this to heart and do what you have to do. You have to take this to heart and take the next step, yo. It's worth it. Invest in yourself this year, the next decades in your life. And don't let nobody stop you. It's not even about nobody else. It's just about you making this decision. Please. I'm saying please, I'm begging. Like I'm asking. Because I know I'm on the other side. I know there's further. I know I'm going further. But because I'm where I'm at right now from where I was, I know this is way better than where I was. And I know ahead of me is going to be better. So I'm going towards I'm going towards a better horizon, and I want you to do the same thing too, because it's worth it, y'all. So I just want to share this with you. Consider delayed gratification. Consider your income tax. Yeah, that's it, man. Just please, just think. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just that thing's in front of you. God's placed this idea in your heart to do, and He's giving you this income that's coming in to do it. So please, y'all, honest to God, take this chance. It may revolutionize your life. It could be the very thing that just transcend your whole environment. All right, this is Sam, Third Shift Millionaire. I just want to share this with you. Be blessed. Peace.